All right, we're live.
Are
Welcome
we?
back to Let's Talk Premier League. It's been a good month, and it's been how long has it been since you've been on the channel?
I think it was like December time.
Yeah, it's been at least 4 or 5 months since I've been here. But we're kicking it off with the Late Show, of course. Who else? Who else is bringing it back? I don't think anyone else from the group chat is actually joining. So
It'll be sweet. It'll be sweet.
But we got Josh. Wait, I can show you comments. What the hell? We got Josh and Ultra Free. Oh, we got
I have
Velve.
no idea who that is. Oh, Velve. Oh, does he want to join?
Yeah, I'll put the link in the chat. Wait.
DC's there. No.
DC. Wait, I'm just putting the link in the chat.
The kit enjoyer. What feels off?
DC, and what do you mean something feels off? Wait, we're the best. We're the best people on the channel apart from that. I don't know what you're talking about.
What feels off?
But yeah, we're going to be talking about. It's still not confirmed, but we're talking about Ten Hag as what's going on with Ten Hag, and what's going to happen at United if he joins, and one of the most exciting races for top 4 I've seen in a while. To be fair,
yeah, that's true.
DJ Sav, what's up? But I'm getting 18, 19 vibes from this top 4 race. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone's just nobody wants it. Nobody wants it.
We've lost 3 in our last 4 games now.
We've won 1 in our last 5. Man.
Yeah, I just struggle to see anyone but Spurs getting it now. Like they've just
got the most experienced manager, so I think they're guaranteed to get it at the minute.
But I don't know. To be fair,
they are bubblers, so depend.
Yeah, all it takes is a Spurs or not Spurs, a Kane or Son injury, and they're not getting But we've got some other. No, Matthew isn't. He's a Northern Irish rat. It's a bit harsh.
Fucking hell.
Where is Niall? Niall's in bed. Matthew's a walking L. Again, harsh. Big up DJ. And then coming back to reality on Tuesday. What's on Tuesday? Oh, I don't know what that's referring to. Spurs got lucky. Chelsea. Well, scoreline would say otherwise, but I mean, to be fair, Villa's finishing is just dreadful.
Don't say 4. I don't think you can say 4-0's lucky though.
I wouldn't say Spurs were lucky. I would just say Villa were just so terrible. Like their finishing is just non-existent. I think
Spurs were clinical.
As always.
Yeah.
Spurs have the two of the best finishers in the league up front. Yeah. You can't lie. That's why I think they'll get top 4. They're just I don't know. That's a bit too inevitable, to be honest.
Yeah.
How was Brian? Oh, it was good, mate. It was good. I didn't even watch the game, to be honest. It wasn't on telly, so I couldn't lie. We're getting Suarez. I don't know if that would be a good signing, to be honest. Isn't he like 35?
Yeah.
Oh, Jay's in the chat. I don't know. He's
still crying for Ollie back.
But yeah, that was.
What? Oh, so you're happy to see someone who shy cars, but you're not happy to see a Northern Irishman? All right, DC.
But yeah, I think I don't know. I just can't see. I can't see us getting top 4. To be honest, I've got off.
You got more chance than us.
But yeah, but you guys are like. I don't know what we got. The thing is, people are gonna say if we don't get top 4, Arteta has to go because we spent money in the summer. But they don't also realise that we've had Tomiyasu out since February. We've Tierney and Partey out now for long-term injuries. There's 3 key players injured. Like you can't. Yeah. Even with the signings you make in the summer, you can't really stop those types of injuries.
You got one striker as well.
Yeah, and he's not even a good striker either.
Yeah, exactly. So you shouldn't get sacked if you don't get top four. But next season, I think you need to push for top four if you do sign.
Next season, we shouldn't even. Well, the thing is, you can't even say next season we shouldn't push because, like, realistically, next season, if Spurs get top four, which it looks likely, Conte will stay and they'll improve massively.
Yeah.
You're gonna get Ten Hag and you're gonna improve. Like, you're
Right, but
the only reason
we're
the only reason the top four race looks so open for us this year is because you guys have been so terrible.
yeah.
And I feel
But
like
then it was something to build on for next season if you hadn't got it. I think
I
because you
can't.
would have had the confidence going into next season. I think Conte would have fucked off if they hadn't got top four. If Tottenham
Yeah.
don't get top four, so yeah,
That's the only way I can see, like, because I can't see Chelsea being. Even Chelsea have been quite poor at this. They haven't even been
Yeah.
poor this season, but they haven't been as good as people would have thought. So
yeah, because we thought it was gonna be a 4-horse race for the title, not for fucking top four.
yeah. So realistically, with Chelsea, if Chelsea get back to how they normally are next season, you're going to have realistically top three is pretty much going to decide itself with City, Liverpool, and Chelsea,
Yeah.
and it's going to be the same like next season with loads of teams fighting for top four.
Yeah, 100%.
I think, yeah, I don't know.
Chelsea look good today, but the past 2 games before that they've looked dreadful. So
yeah,
they were
that Brentford game. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. It didn't even look like Chelsea were playing.
Yeah, exactly. Against Real Madrid, they were really poor, I thought, as well.
They're
it's just
they
weird
score
team.
more goals than you think they would. Like they
Yeah.
don't seem like a team with goals in them. But at the same time, like they won 6-0 today, so
yeah,
a
6-0 win's always a good win, no matter who's in.
Yeah,
so
I think
yeah,
because they're from like Chelsea. I've seen like I think the most just divisive thing amongst Chelsea fans is who plays in that front three because, I mean, they've got loads of players that can do it, but it's whether they have the right front three. Like they've got Pulisic, Ziyech, Werner, Mount, Havertz, Lukaku. You know, that's 6 players that can play, and you can only pick 3.
Yeah, I think Lukaku obviously has been underwhelming. I think he was if he had he hasn't flopped to say it's harsh to say flop, but if he had banged in goals like he was for Inter, they'd be on title race, obviously.
Yeah, I think that's the reason they're not. Is because it's purely because they don't have a clinical striker.
They gambled on Lukaku, they put all their eggs in one basket for Lukaku, and then it's failed in a way.
Yeah, but you feel like that would have been a suitable risk to take, like a guy who scored all those goals. It's just like I don't think it was necessarily a bad signing. Like it made sense, but like now it's like with Maguire, like it made sense. The price tag was a bit, inflated, but it made sense.
Yeah.
Like he was doing well for Inter. So I mean, like it's hard with signings, like big money signings. The only one
it's hard to say at the time is bad.
The only one I can look at and say it probably wasn't a good signing is Jack Grealish, because I just don't think they didn't really they didn't need him. Like 100 million seems a bit excessive.
I would say 50 for Jack Grealish at most.
I wouldn't I never thought he would have ended up at City. He's probably the team it made least sense for him to go to outside of maybe Liverpool, just because he doesn't fit the system.
I thought it was going to be either us or you, to be fair, that got Grealish, but
yeah, I couldn't see Chelsea going for him.
I don't know how he ended up at City. To be honest with you,
it was out of nowhere. That's the thing. Like
it's weird that they decided that over a striker as well. They decided to get Grealish over a striker because they didn't necessarily need Grealish at the time.
They didn't know. Yeah, and that Grealish signing realistically stopped them from getting Kane.
Yeah, and with Kane, they would have won the league by now. And now they have to play.
It's so funny because they got Grealish and then they were still going to pursue Kane. And then it got to the first game of the season against Spurs and he didn't play. Kane didn't play, and everyone thought that was him going to City, and then he just still he wanted the move as well. He abandoned training for it.
Yeah, he 100% wanted the move. He wants to win trophies. Maybe they will next season, but I still do. I know Conte's a winner, but I just don't think Tottenham are a cup-winning team, and they're not going to win the league. They're definitely not going to win the league, so it's a hard one.
I don't know. It's not like it's still possible they might not get it. If Spurs don't get it, I think not only does that mean Conte will go, but Kane will probably definitely leave as well. Son would probably go.
That guy from Juventus will go on a permanent to them. You know, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Kulusevski.
Yeah.
He's good, to be fair.
Yeah, he's class. He won't stay if they don't get Champions League. Surely not.
The thing is, but like, I look at some of the teams. You know, I look at obviously when I talk about like the top six, I'm excluding City and Liverpool because like they're just their own.
They're like their own. Yeah.
I look at like Chelsea. I can't see Tuchel staying long term. Like I can see him maybe having another season. But then I don't know what they'll do after it. Like I don't know who they'll appoint. I look at Spurs. I don't know what the hell they'll do after Conte goes. I like with us, at least with us and with United. If you get Ten Hag, I can see what will happen. And if with us, obviously, we already know, like we have a manager for the next however long. So like, I feel like the only teams
got a long-term plan.
I feel like the only teams that can really catch, especially with Abramovich selling Chelsea, I think the only teams that can catch Liverpool and City now could probably be us too.
Yeah.
We're already it will be like 2024, 25 before we see any like real change, because that's when Pep will probably start like leave City. That's when Klopp will leave Liverpool.
Yeah. And then it'll be between. I think Arteta will still be there. I think Arteta, Ten Hag will be the new Klopp and. Pep.
I think if Ten Hag gets a job, he has a real task on his hands, because it's not even like bringing in players. That's the problem. It's getting rid of players, because you're going to have to clear out. When people talk about a squad clear out, like I don't think this would probably be like the most necessary and biggest job to do.
Yeah.
Because like you have to get rid of so many players.
Yeah, Ronaldo will probably be gone.
Ronaldo, Cavani, Rashford, Mata, Matic, McTominay, Wan-Bissaka, Telles.
De Gea probably, because he doesn't fit Ten Hag's system.
Ten Hag. Henderson could probably stick around as backup. I mean, I was looking at players like. So realistically, the players I think would stick around with Ten Hag, I could probably see Dalot staying at right back.
Yeah.
Varane would stick around. I could see Maguire. I could see Maguire playing because he's a good ball playing centre back, and that's what Ten Hag wants. Shaw, and then Sancho, Bruno, and then.
I think Fred could stick around because he can.
I think the positions I wrote down: keeper, someone to play on the left if he doesn't like use Maguire, a defensive midfielder, another central midfielder, a right winger, and a striker. I've got players that I wrote down.
Anthony's like basically, I think, done if we get Ten Hag. The right wing from Ajax. Yeah, he's basically done. The rest, fuck knows, it's gamble.
For keeper, they're both from the Prem, either David Raya off Brentford or Sanchez, just because they're good. They're good with their feet.
Yeah,
it's fairly obvious. Left centre back is probably not. He's probably not going to bring anyone in, but if he does, I've gone either Schlotterbeck, the young guy from Germany, or Pau Torres, because I mean you've been linked with him for ages, and he's left-footed. And he's a pretty good ball player. He makes more progressive passes per 90 than Maguire does, and progressive carries, so it makes sense. Defensive midfielder, I went either Sangare off PSV, because I know he's played under Ten Hag, and then that Palhinha guy from Sporting Lisbon, I think.
Yeah, I saw him. I think he would be a good addition to the squad, to be fair.
And then the central midfielder, like another number 8, either Tielemans or Ruben Neves. Like
Tielemans is available this season as well for 40 million.
25 million, pretty cheap.
Oh, 25, sorry. Yeah. Mad.
Right winger, that Diaby guy from Leverkusen or Elise. I could see United getting Elise. And then striker, I've just gone Patrick Schick just because he's like a kind of target man, which is what Ten Hag prefers to play with. So
yeah, he's made a player that we don't know what's going to happen because he could just stick with Ronaldo next season. I doubt it, but he could.
Yeah,
he's got Haller scoring to be fair, so maybe Ronaldo can get a few goals under him. I know I'm speaking about Ronaldo right now, but at the minute it doesn't look like he wants to be here. Do you see he smashed?
Yeah, that was no, but as well, it would be weird to see Ronaldo stick around if you don't get Champions League, because why on earth would he want to play in the Europa League?
It's not even going to be the Europa League at the minute. It's going to be the Conference.
Yeah, well, I mean, anything outside of Champions League just doesn't really seem like his type of thing.
Yeah, unless he wants to win
I'm pretty sure isn't this like the first time in 16 years that he's not going to win a trophy?
Yeah, mental. I think it's the lowest goal scoring tally as well in that time. Pretty
well. To be fair to United, it's not just like he is getting older; like he's getting worse as well.
No, I don't blame Ronaldo for it. I just don't think we should have. Well, at the time, I loved it because obviously it was nostalgia. Getting Ronaldo back, but obviously it wasn't a smart signing. It was the most Glazer signing possible for like shirt sales, branding, social media.
Also, I think it just excited the fans just because he was gonna go see, and then like literally 2 days later he was going United.
Yeah, we stole the headlines at the transfer window that season because of that. So I'm talking about us and what we should do.
But to be honest, I know it's fairly obvious, but this season for United has just been a disappointment. Like,
yeah, I thought we were going to win the title. So the fact we're seventh now.
With the window you had, like to not be a guarantee for top 4 at this point in the season.
Not even a guarantee. We're the least likely in the top 7 to get it. Like, I'd say.
No, I could still see I would back you over West Ham to get it, to be honest. They're just
yeah, but Tottenham, Arsenal, and United, they're the teams I see. The only teams I see getting top 4. I don't think West Ham have the capability of getting it.
West Ham West Ham will fall out of the top 6, to be honest.
Yeah, I think they'll get conference. They might win the Europa League, doubt it, but they might get Champions League next season.
Yeah, it's been an interesting season, to be honest, because I don't think anyone expected like there to be. I thought I'm fairly certain there was a general feeling at the start of the season that with United signings and with Chelsea signing in Lukaku that there would be a closer title race. Like I definitely didn't think it would be just them two sitting Liverpool at the top again.
I didn't even see Liverpool getting top 2 this season. I thought they were going to drop down like 4th, 3rd.
Yeah, I don't think I put them in. I think I put Chelsea second. When I saw them win the Champions League, that's when I really thought like if they just get a striker, then realistically, who's going to beat them?
Yeah, and then when they got Lukaku, I thought that sounds sorted. I even thought they might win the league when we started to decline, but obviously it hasn't worked out for them. But out of all the teams, I'd probably prefer Chelsea to win it, but obviously not possible anymore.
I put Chelsea to win it, actually. I put Chelsea and Liverpool and City. Wow, okay.
I obviously had United to win it. I think I had Chelsea 2nd, City 3rd, and Liverpool 4th. I don't know why I put City 3rd. I think it's because they didn't have a striker.
I had a stinker with predictions. My top 4 was Chelsea, then Liverpool, then City, then United, and then I had Leicester to come 5th. I had Everton come 9th, and now they're getting relegated.
Oh no, we've saved them today. They're not getting relegated anymore.
Well, it's been a good season. Like, there's obviously the title race with City and Liverpool. There's the top 4 race, and then there's also the relegation battle. Looks pretty entertaining, to be fair.
The way Newcastle
I think Leeds are safe now.
Yeah, between Everton and Burnley to stay up, I think.
And
One of
but
them goes down.
I think I don't know. And the thing is, it's not even like it's swung in a team's favour because Burnley beat Everton the other night, and then Everton won this weekend.
Yeah, Burnley have Norwich tomorrow though, so that could be them getting closer to them. But I think that will go to the last day though. To be fair, I think Everton might get a false sense of hope beating us because they are atrocious at the minute.
As funny as it would be to see Burnley, Everton go down, Burnley don't deserve to step. They've got 4 wins all season.
Yeah.
How
never gets relegated?
29 games played and you've won 4 league games.
Is that lowest in the league, or did Norwich have less?
No, Norwich. It's joint lowest with Norwich. Watford have more.
I saw something else as well. We've dropped to the bottom 6. Bottom 10, sorry. The bottom half of the table. We've dropped points to 6 of those teams, which is just mental to me. Like,
to be fair, I think we've won 1 game against the top 6 all season, and it was Spurs at home.
Yeah, that's the only top 6 team we beat. Oh no, we beat in November time actually. I forget that game because Carrick was in charge. Forgot Carrick was manager for us.
I just can't. That's the thing. I think it's a very common misconception that you like. Obviously, it's good to have a better record against the big 6 teams, but we had a better record against the big 6 teams last season than we do this season. We came 8th, and we're fighting for top 4 this season.
There's more average teams than top 6 teams. People need to remember that as well. Like, there's more points to get outside the top 6 than there is in the top 6.
Well, I mean, there's outside of so for us, you have the 5 games against, the 10 games against the other top 6, and then you have the rest against the other 14 teams. You have the other 28 games. I think the other 28 games are more important than the 10 against the top 6.
Yeah, no, 100%. People just seem to get more up for those top 6 games, but in the grand scheme of things, it's more important to win the lesser games. To get top 4. Not to win a title, obviously, but to get top 4, you need to focus on bottom half teams and shit like that. You can't be dropping points to them.
Well, that's the thing. I think when you're a team like Liverpool and City, and even Chelsea, to be fair, you don't really have to worry much about the lower teams.
No. Yeah. I knew we were going to lose today, though. Did you think you were going to lose to Brighton?
I didn't think we were going to lose. I didn't think we were going to lose, and then I remembered what our team. I saw our lineup, and I thought, well, we're probably not going to win either. It was just, I don't know. We've just been. I don't know. I just can't believe how unlucky we've got towards in the biggest push of the season, and we've just been absolutely mugged off. Like
3-0 against Palace was harsh because the last one wasn't even a penalty, in my opinion. And
I haven't watched our last 2 games, so I couldn't really. Like, I heard Party came off, and I was like, oh, sucks. I just knew, because outside, with no Party, and with no Tierney, and Tavares can't play left back, I don't know what we're supposed to do. I literally because Xhaka, we know from today, Xhaka can't play left back, so we're going to have to play Tavares.
But this season's still a massive improvement, no matter if you get Champions League or not. Getting back in European football is a step.
I would take Europa League because we could win Europa League next year.
Yeah, exactly. So we got
to the semi-finals last season with a much worse squad than we have now.
Yeah.
I don't see why we couldn't. If we not saying we should aim to get Europa League, we should obviously keep fighting for top 4. But if we don't, if we come 5th, then it's not a failure. Look at where we were after match week 3 this season. We were bottom of the league.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a massive step up. Plus, if you win the Europa League, you're back in the Champions League anyway.
Exactly. As long as we get European footballers in Conference League, I'm not massively bothered because we're still going to spend big this summer anyway.
Yeah, I think everyone in the top 6 will spend big this summer. We all have to. City have to get a striker. Liverpool need to probably replace Salah.
Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah, probably will need to
Spurs
replace
need a
Salah.
massive. Spurs need a lot of things. I know they're good this
Yeah.
season, but I'm still not convinced by a lot of their players. They need realistically, they probably need new wing backs. They need at least 2 more centre backs. They need another
Yeah.
goalkeeper because Lloris is just not. Lloris is garbage.
Yeah.
Their front three and their midfield are decent.
And then obviously you need a striker.
We need a striker. We need a midfielder to replace Xhaka. I'd consider getting a new left back and right back, to be honest, because our fullbacks are so injury prone.
Yeah.
Well, Tomiyasu's not injury prone. He's just had one injury that's somehow a calf injury that's kept him out for 3 months, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a comment from Belv saying predictions for Liverpool and City. Well, I was talking about this with my friend the other day. I think whoever wins, I think there'll be. I don't think there'll be a team that wins 2 trophies this season. So I could see, actually, apart from Liverpool, obviously, because they've already won 1. So because I can see City. So if whoever wins tomorrow, I think could win the league. I think, and then whoever loses. I think whoever wins the league, whoever comes second could win the Champions League.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. But I think City win tomorrow.
I could see City. When is it at the Etihad?
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it a C, to be fair.
Yeah, even a draw, I think City win the league. Liverpool need to win tomorrow to have any chance of winning the league.
I think Liverpool have the easier path to the Champions League though, because when they go through against Benfica, if things go the way they're going in the other tie, they'll have Villarreal in the semis.
Yeah,
which is no disrespect to Villarreal, because they would have knocked out Juventus and Bayern, but I don't think they have the facilities to knock out Liverpool as well.
Liverpool's pathway into the Champions League has been so easy this season. It's been mad. If they win this season, the game is mental.
City, I could see, because obviously City only have a 1-0 win.
I think I turned that around.
I could see Atletico doing it.
Yeah, same. I think Real Madrid versus Atletico in the semis.
That would be an interesting semi-final.
Yeah, I think Real Madrid win it, and then Liverpool versus.
I can see 3 teams winning the Champions League: Real, City, and Liverpool.
Yeah. To be fair, I'd love to see Villarreal win it. That'd be class.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Yeah.
it would be even more funny because of the fact they're only in the Champions League because they won the Europa League
and beat us. Yeah, that's why they're in it.
They beat us. They beat us to get to the final, and you to get into the Champions League.
Yeah. I remember that penalty shootout. That was fucking depressing. 11-10 was it?
Yeah. Every single player scored their penalty apart from De Gea.
Yeah. Distribution though, on point.
No, the worst part about that penalty shootout is that he literally had notes on the penalty takers, and he still didn't save a single one.
He didn't listen to the notes at all. He didn't even guess. They nearly even save one. I don't remember him nearly saving one. Like they were all clearly going in. He didn't get a fingertip to one or anything.
I watched the 90 minutes and then I switched off for the penalty shootout.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it was depressing.
I couldn't believe. I thought you were going to run through them because obviously in the semi-finals you destroyed Roma.
Yeah, we also beat AC Milan, Roma. I think it was Granada. We had quite a tough run.
You beat Milan, Sociedad, Granada, and Roma.
Yeah, it was quite a tough run-in, to be fair, for a Europa League.
I remember who we had. We had Benfica, Sparta or Slavia, Villarreal. Who's the other team we had? I can't even. Oh, we had Olympiacos as well.
Oh yeah, because it was the rematch from the year before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
That was
could have
actually
won the Europa League that
challenging.
season as well, to be fair.
Yeah, if that had went to the final, you'd have beaten it. 100%. You'd be in the Champions League right now. Probably.
Wait, was that the season you guys got knocked out in the quarters by Sevilla? Or the semis by
What'd you say?
Sevilla?
Oh no, that was the season before.
'Cause that was the lockdown season, wasn't it?
Yeah, you just got
Wolves
knocked
were in
out
the
just
because
before lockdown.
Wolves played Olympiacos after they knocked us out.
Yeah, they knocked them out, didn't they? No, did Wolves qualify?
No, let me check. Well, actually, I can just
Wolves
do
done
it.
quite well in the Europa League last season. I do remember it was their first year in Europe ever, wasn't it?
Wolves got Europe in their first season in the Premier League.
Yeah, that's not talked about enough. That was actually a class first season from them.
They used to be so good. I don't really know. They're good now, but like they just don't score.
Yeah, they only missed out on Europa League the next season because you won the FA Cup and finished outside of the Europa League spot. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we came 8th from one of the FA. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I didn't really count that as a win, to be honest. That I hated the FA Cup win because it didn't. It did. Just I don't know. It was good to win a trophy, but like
Liverpool have already signed Fabio Carvalho, apparently.
yeah, they
Fuck
agreed a deal the other day.
I have no idea. I haven't been paying attention to transfer.
I mean,
Try and
Wolves
block it out
came
at the
second
minute.
in their group in the 1920 Europa League.
Yeah.
I don't know if they beat. What was the Europa League final? Oh, wasn't it Inter
Sevilla
versus?
versus. Yeah, yeah. That was it.
That was a good final. I'm pretty sure it was like 3-2.
It was not 3. Yeah, it was 3-2 because Lukaku scored an own goal, didn't he?
Did he actually?
I'm pretty sure he scored an own goal. Yeah.
Christ.
It might have been deflection, but it looked like an own goal from a corner. I remember.
Yeah.
I thought we were winning the Europa League that season as well.
You know, I remember
we haven't won a
getting knocked
trophy in
out
so
by
long.
Sevilla. That was funny.
Yeah, we haven't won a trophy since Mourinho 2017 in the Europa League. Mental.
Yeah, our last trophy feels like so long ago, even though it was literally 2020.
This season's dragged in. Like last season feels like so long ago for me.
COVID's messed up my perception of time. We got a question. Who is your player of the season? Don't know. If you ask me pre-AFCON, it would have been Salah.
Yeah.
But post-AFCON,
I think you could probably still give it to Salah because of the impact it did make before then, but
it's hard. I don't know. Maybe Trent, to be fair. Trent's been quality all season.
Not really many other
I don't know. Kane was terrible until Conte came in.
Yeah. Son. Guess it could be an argument for him, but even then, that's stretching.
Yeah, Wolves beat Olympiacos 2-1.
Yeah. Mad. They've got a chance of getting Conference League this season if we fuck up severely, to be fair.
Nah, you'll get. It'll be. Well, doesn't it depend on who wins cup competitions? Because it could go to 8th place.
No, if Palace win the cup, 7th don't get it, but if anyone else wins it, 7th just gets Conference League.
Doesn't 7th get Conference League anyway?
Not if Palace win the cup, no. If Palace win the cup, they get Conference League, I'm pretty sure, and then 6th and 5th get Europa. But 6th has to go into a playoff in the summer.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
I think that's how it works. The Conference League is such a stupid competition. They should.
Yeah, I disagree with the Conference League.
I've never watched a single game in it.
I don't think I have either, to be honest.
Yeah.
Probably not.
The trophy. It looks atrocious.
It looks so shit.
Yeah.
Elf says, Alisson player of the season. Maybe.
Do you see Odegaard's goal today, though?
Huh?
Do you see Odegaard's goal?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got a fat deflection.
Yeah, no, it did. But it was still class.
Yeah, Alisson's a shout. I just can't see them giving it to a keeper.
No, won't give it to a keeper.
Player of the season. It's just difficult.
Has any City player actually like stood out, or have they all just been good? I can't think of a City player.
Cancelo, maybe. Cancelo's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, but even then, I wouldn't say it would be fair to give it to him.
I wouldn't say player of the season.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't feel like any one of them's really.
No. It's a hard one. Probably, it depends how Salah does towards the end of the season and how.
Yeah, player of the season's hard to say because no one's been fully consistent, but
yeah.
I'd probably just say Salah.
For now, yeah, I'd say Salah.
Especially if Liverpool win the league, then probably.
Yeah, definitely. Salah will probably get it. Salah could turn up tomorrow. They're like, it's been since February. He hasn't scored an open play goal, isn't it? Like when you think about it, it's been an international break between them as well. So it's not even, it's been blown out of proportion a tiny bit.
Let's check when the last time Salah.
I know he scored a penalty, but
he scored a penalty against Brighton on the 12th of March, but his last open play goal was the 19th of Feb against Norwich.
Yeah, exactly. So, but there has been an international break in between, not to be fair, so you can't even really say he's been atrocious. They haven't been atrocious since AFCON, but he's lost his head a bit because he's got knocked out of the World Cup now as well, hasn't he? By the same fucking, I don't even remember the name of the country, Senegal.
Senegal, yeah. I'd say Salah probably would just edge it, to be honest. Unless Son maybe.
Yes, Son has a chance, but I think that's more of like a.
It's an outsider one, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think tomorrow's game is definitely going to be. I hope it's good. I hope it's not like a 1-1 draw or something like that.
I think there's only one goal in it. I think 2-1 or 1-0 to 1. Because it will be crazy because it's like a final for them when you think about it.
Yeah. Well, they're playing each other in the FA Cup semis as well.
Yeah, but they definitely care more about this tomorrow.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, if they weren't playing each other in the FA Cup semi-final and they were on the opposite paths, you could have the game Sunday, which is pretty much a cup final. You could have a City Liverpool FA Cup final, and you could have a City Liverpool Champions League final.
Yeah,
that would be a City Liverpool Champions League final would be fucking mayhem.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it. I couldn't be arsed with that. That'd be a United fans' worst nightmare. Seeing City versus fucking.
I don't even like City that much. I don't want City to win the Champions League before us.
No, can't. Even if they do, I don't even think that makes them a bigger club than Arsenal in any sense.
No, it's not that. It's just I don't want us to be the second last club to win the Champions League in the top 6.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
All I know is we're guaranteed to win it before Spurs.
Nah, Spurs will never win it.
I think the only big competition I can see Spurs winning is the Prem, and even then, that's a push. Like,
no, the only time they looked close was under Poch, and then just all blew apart. So
one of their best Premier League teams of all time is a team that nearly won the Prem. Like, do you know how embarrassing that is?
Yeah, and they lost it to Leicester City. So that's still.
They came third in a 2-horse race, or so they claim. Yeah. They claim it was a 2-horse race.
and they finished third. They got battered 5-1 by Newcastle in the final. Already
Newcastle were relegated as well. Newcastle had already relegated at that point.
Yeah.
That's when we could have won the league that season if we didn't have fucking Giroud up front.
Yeah. Mental. That season was weird.
It wasn't.
It was class seeing someone else win it, to be fair. Like that you
it was cool seeing Leicester win it.
Then they had a good run in the Champions League as well.
They knocked out Sevilla, right?
Yeah, they were only.
Sami Nasri was playing for Sevilla.
Oh yeah, fucking Samuel Nasri.
They played Atletico, didn't they? They played Atletico in the
Yeah, they got knocked out by 1 goal. That was it.
That's a pretty. I thought they would have been done.
Who was their manager? It was like some caretaker.
Craig Shakespeare.
Yeah, Craig Shakespeare. Yeah, he was the one managing them in the Champions League.
It's so weird seeing Leicester in a Champions League quarter-final.
Yeah,
they lost 2-1.
And they were in a relegation battle in the league at the time. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god! They got a 1-1 draw at Atletico Madrid. Do you want to hear their team?
Who?
This is Leicester's team in the 1-1 draw against Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
They had Schmeichel in goal. They played a 4-4-1-1. Danny Simpson at right back, Wes Morgan and Ben Alawane at centre backs, Christian Fuchs at left back, Mahrez on the right, Mark Albrighton on the left, Drinkwater and Ndidi in the middle, Okazaki playing the centre forward, and then Vardy up front. They got a draw. They dominated. They had 56% of the ball, possession, and they had 23 shots. How do you have 23 shots with that team?
Against Atletico as well, the most cagey team in the fucking world.
Yeah, that's when Atletico had Godin, Saul, Koke, Felipe Luis, Carrasco and Griezmann up front. They had Jimenez playing midfield though, which is interesting.
Yeah.
That's fucking mental. How do you...
Leicester will probably... No, Leicester won't win the conference. I think Roma will.
Aren't Roma losing in their tie at the moment though?
Yeah, but I think they'll bring it back in the second leg. But that same team knocked out Celtic and beat Roma in the group stage, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because they had a guy that got 5 goal contributions in one game.
Yeah.
And they didn't stop tweeting about it.
They beat Roma, was that the team that beat Roma 5-1?
I think so.
Because I remember, yeah, mental.
Jeez.
Then Tottenham didn't even get out of their Conference League group.
Yeah. Oh my god, the season Leicester in the Champions League. I'm pretty sure this was the last season we were in the Champions League. We were in a group with PSG and came first. How? We didn't lose a single game in the group stage either.
Who'd you get in the round of 16 now?
Probably Bayern. I'm pretty sure it was the season we lost. Was it the one we got? Yeah, the one else the season we got done 10-2.
Oh, okay.
We always got Bayern. Always Bayern or PSG or Barca. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Who was Leicester's group?
You topped your group and still got Bayern. That's mad. They have to be second in their group to get you. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, to be fair, they had Atletico Madrid in their group.
Yeah.
So we would have had Atletico Madrid.
Who was in Leicester's group?
Porto, Copenhagen, and Club Brugge. They won their group.
Oh, fair enough. Did not get battered in their last group stage game?
Huh?
They got battered in their last group stage game, pretty sure.
They lost 5-0.
Yeah. Was that against Porto?
Yeah, they were away as well.
Yeah. I think they already qualified by that time.
Yeah, they played such a shit team. They played Ben Hamer in goal, Luis Hernandez at right back, a young Ben Chilwell at left back, Morgan and Vasilevsky at centre backs, Schlupp and Gray on the wings, Drinkwater and Mendy in midfield, and then Ahmed Musa and Okazaki up front. What a shit team. I think Harvey Barnes played for him in that game.
Would he not be about 16 then?
He would have been young, yeah. They had Porto had Neves on the bench as well, and Willy Bolly. Wait.
Yeah. What are these bots in the chat actually?
What Nightbot? I don't really know.
Yeah. There's loads of emojis coming up in the chat. Please make sure you subscribe to this one.
It's so funny seeing how many Wolves players. Four of the current. Four Wolves players play like. So 4 of the Porto players that were in the Porto squad then when they beat Leicester 5-0 have played for Wolves. So Bolly, Jose Sarr, Neves, and Jota were all in that squad. And guess who their manager was?
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the goalkeeper when I think he was like third choice goalkeeper when Porto won the Champions.
Yeah, when Mourinho was in charge.
Yeah.
That is mental. That's still got to be one of the best achievements.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. That's the best achievement. Well,
winning the Champions League with Porto, or the treble with Inter is also pretty impressive.
Yeah, and you treble with United as well. The Community Shield, Carabao Cup, and the Europa League.
Oh yeah, the illustrious treble. Treble. That is like the most B-Tech treble.
Yeah, B-Tech fucking Super Cup, B-Tech FA Cup, and B-Tech Champions League. It's actually atrocious.
Tragic.
Yeah. And he held up 3 fingers when he won the Europa League. I remember.
I'll never forget the 3 for me and 2 for them press conference.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was class. He can't even say that anymore, can he? Oh, wait, no, he can. Can he? Who won the league that season? Was it City or Liverpool?
City.
Oh, City, yeah. Yeah, he still can't say that, actually. He's still the most successful manager in
what manager?
Chelsea history. I do miss him sometimes, to be fair. I still think he was sacked too soon sometimes. Because everything he said came like true over time.
I always forget, like, I don't know, because obviously we had Wenger. My whole lifetime has been with Arsene Wenger as manager of Arsenal Football Club. So like when we got Emery, like it just, I don't know, it just didn't feel like it was real. Like I always forget that we had our manager. Like I just feel like we went straight from Wenger to Arteta.
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's the same as Alex Ferguson. Obviously, it's a bit later, but I still feel weird seeing David Moyes there, and I still barely know who Ralph Rangnick is, to be honest. So it's weird seeing him. I've got no connection to Rangnick. Like he's just there. Like there's no, I can't back him, or I can't not back him because I don't know him. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a bit. It's like obviously for me, but for like City, Spurs, Chelsea, and you change managers. Well, obviously Pep been there for a few years, but they changed managers a few times. Like, but with us, we don't really change managers very often.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I just can't see. Like, I can't see us getting rid of Arteta now. I feel like he's gonna be here for at least like 10 years.
I wouldn't even say that's a bad thing though. Like he's shown progress.
No, I'm happy for him to stay. To be honest, I think he's a good manager. Like,
yeah, I think he's nailed on to get a City job after.
City or Barca, depending on what Xavi does. Because if I feel like Xavi might have a few seasons of Barca and then go do the Spanish national team.
Yeah, I think the job he's doing at Barca is also getting a bit overrated a tiny bit.
Yeah, I mean they play nice football.
Yeah, they do play nice football, but I don't see them winning the La Liga next season either at the same time. So
they have a good squad. They have a really good squad. I think they have a weak defense. I don't know who plays. I don't actually know who plays at the back for them, to be
I
honest.
think they still got Lenglet and Piqué. Oh no, they got that Uruguayan. What's his name?
Araujo.
Yeah.
And they got Garcia off City as well.
Yeah, I don't think he played much this season. He is still only 19.
I know they've got their attack's good. Obviously, Dembele, Ferran, Aubameyang's good in that league.
Yeah, Jim won the Europa League for them as well.
I think the whole thing, people trying to say it was a mistake letting Aubameyang go is just nonsense. Like,
no, it's best for everyone that he left.
Yeah, exactly. Like, anyone that actually watched us play with Aubameyang in the starting 11 knew he was shit for us in the last few months.
He was
it made sense for him to go.
Yeah.
Plus, he was our captain and our highest paid player. It made no sense keeping him around.
Who's your captain now? Is it Xhaka again?
Lacazette, probably.
Oh, Christ. I think you need to get rid of him.
True, actually.
Actually, no. You need to keep him as backup, I guess.
That makes a good point. Barca are getting Kessie and probably Christensen from Chelsea.
They're looking at getting Haaland as well. I don't think they will, but they are looking at Haaland.
What's good, Ravi? Yeah, they want, aren't they? I don't know if it's still happening, but I'm pretty sure they want to get that Mazraoui guy from Ajax. Is he at?
Yeah, they're linked to loads of people, but they keep saying shit like, "Oh, we're not going to do anything to get ourselves in financial danger again," because they were in a mess before. Remember?
Lanzi says Barca are finished when they play Moyes' massive irons.
Get past Lyon.
Wait, would that be? Wait, I don't know. Would that be in the? Are you in the same path in the Europa League, or are you? I don't know. I don't actually know.
What stage of the Europa League?
They win. If them and Barca go through, they're playing each other in the semis.
Fuck me, that's class. Actually, to be fair, West Ham versus Barca.
That is so mental to even say.
Yeah, in Europe as well. Forget those Europa League stuff, man.
Imagine a West Ham Rangers final. Jesus Christ,
that'd be class.
That would be amazing.
I'd love to see Rangers win it, but obviously,
I reckon Barca or Leipzig will win it.
Yeah, I imagine towards Barca.
I just can't see it. I don't know. I don't. No disrespect.
You can't be a club like Barca and not win it when you're in that competition.
No disrespect to West Ham. I don't know if they can. I don't know if they'll get past Lyon. To be honest, Lyon are a really good team.
Yeah, they only drew 1-1, didn't they? And they have to play the second leg away. So, and they're missing
Cresswell at the Camp Nou. That is fucking mental. We're going to see Craig Dawson at the Camp Nou. Christ.
Why did they say he's been class for them? What
no, he's really good. It's just it doesn't sound right saying it.
Doesn't feel off the tongue. Craig Dawson, fucking Burnley.
Well, I mean, remember a few seasons ago when Burnley came 7th and got Europa League, and they had to go through the qualifiers.
Yeah. Remember when West Ham first got Europa League under Bilic, and they went out to some Romanian side in the playoffs?
Oh yeah, Astra Gugu, and they
had because of that clip.
We scored a goal against Astra fucking Gugu. That is one of the funniest fan videos of all time.
It was worth it just for that fucking video. But now, to be fair, though, Moyes that was a strong contender.
Fair play to Moyes, to be fair. He's done a job with West Ham.
Actually, just class, though. It's mad. And they're probably getting Lingard next season. Like, they probably will lose Rice, but
I wouldn't say Lanzi. I wouldn't say you battered Lyon with 10 men, considering they had 72% of the ball. They had 23 shots, and you had 5. I wouldn't call that battering them.
Controlled the game well. You can say that. I guess.
Yeah, to get a draw, to get a 1-1 draw with
10 men against
to
Lyon.
get a 1-1
quite
draw
good.
with 10 men, and 10 men for the whole second half. Yeah, but they have. I think the biggest strength of Lyon is definitely their midfield.
Yeah,
I mean,
but then
they've
West
got
Ham midfield's class as well.
yeah,
Like that
obviously.
midfield
But
battle's really interesting.
West Ham, Lyon have Ndombele, Aouar, Kakare, and Paqueta all in midfield.
Yeah,
I can't believe
I
Jerome
forgot they had
Boateng.
Ndombele. I forgot he played for them as well. I thought he got arrested. I swear he got arrested.
It's
I
so
heard
funny.
somewhere that yeah, mental.
But like, yeah, I don't know. That's a 50-50 tie. That are there away goals in the Europa League?
No, completely out of
That
Europe.
makes it even more 50-50 then.
Yeah, I don't know why they're removed away goals. I quite like them.
I think it makes it better, to be honest.
It adds to it.
The thing I liked was when it was after lockdown and it was the one-legged Champions League ties. That was quality.
Yeah,
Because one leg Champions League games makes it easier for like the smaller teams to win them. Like that's how Lyon
true.
got to a quarter final or
I think
semi-final.
they got to the semi.
Because I know they beat Lyon and then they had to play Bayern. No, they beat City and then they had to play Bayern.
I think it was the semis they got to. Did they all score first against Bayern as well?
It
was like 3-1.
They beat City 3. I know that. I remember they beat City 3-1.
It was 1920.
They lost 3-0 to Bayern.
Oh, 3-0. No.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. PSG scored. They had Leipzig, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they scored 2 in the 90th minute. They were 1-0 down the entire game.
No, that was Atlanta.
Oh.
They were 1-0 up.
Yeah.
They were against Atlanta. Atalanta, they were 1-0 down, and then they scored one in the 90th and one in the 93rd from Choupo-Moting.
How does he always scam big moves? Because he got PSG after that, didn't he? Oh no, he got Bayern. Sorry, after that, not PSG.
Yeah, he went. Didn't he go to PSG from Stoke?
Yeah.
How does that even work?
And then he went to Bayern after doing nothing at PSG.
Yeah, because they lost to Bayern in the final that season.
Yeah.
And then he just ended up there. Like, that is mental.
Oh yeah, because they signed Leroy Sané that season, didn't they? And I was wondering at the time, could they play him in the Champions League? But obviously couldn't because he was already registered with City.
Oh yeah, I always forget he played for City, but he was literally one of City's best players and one of the best Premier. Like 18-19 was a great season.
Yeah, Leroy Sané was class.
Yeah, he's decent. Oh, I remember why City lost to Lyon because remember he switched to a 3 at the back for some weird reason.
Yeah, you overthought it, like he does all the time.
Because that was Max. Because I remember Maxwell Cornet scored in that game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he plays for Burnley now, doesn't he?
That's so mental that he plays for Burnley.
Yeah.
I can't believe Burnley signed him in Weghorst.
Class signing, though, to be fair. Like,
no, it's a great sign. It's just like he was because Wolfsburg were in Europe this year.
Yeah.
Well, they were in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Now he could end up in the Championship.
Wait, who did Burnley sign? Was it from Lyon that they signed?
Yeah.
From? So he had Europe as well, and he took Burnley.
I don't know. It's mental.
That's mad. Both being class signings, to be fair. But
I mean, he got that 3 points he got them against Everton was big.
Yeah. And he's been decent all season. He's got I think 10 goals. which is mad for a team like Burnley.
Anyone playing for Burnley, not even just but playing on the wing for Burnley. Yeah, he has 7 goals. He has 7 goals and 1 assist. That's decent for in 19 games as well. That's very good.
Yeah, in a relegation battle. Like that's class. If they get relegated, he gets snapped up by the table team.
Yeah,
his Wakehorse probably.
I'd probably have Wakehorse to Arsenal over Lacazette, to be fair.
Yeah, probably better to be fair. Actually, yeah. But he's not playing Lacazette in the calm role for a while. Is that not working out all right? But then you got Odegaard, so there's no need for him.
I don't know. The thing is, I don't really know what the plot. I think for the rest of the season we just have to go with Tavares at left back and then Xhaka and Lokonga in midfield.
Yeah, Lokonga started the first 3 games, didn't he, of the season?
Yeah, he started against Brentford and Chelsea, I think. I don't think he
played quite well.
I think against City we played Xhaka and Odegaard as a midfield too. I actually really rate Lokonga. I think he's really good. I think he's massively, massively overhated by Arsenal fans for some weird reason.
Yeah, I thought he was class at first, like against Brentford. I know he's lost, but he did look all right. He didn't look, wasn't his fault.
No, he was good. Yeah, I mean, he got left for dead a little bit.
And he's still a teenager, isn't he?
Yeah, he's only
came in from Club Brugge.
We got him off Anderlecht. He was Anderlecht captain when we got him.
Mad. 22.
Yeah, he's good.
Why not Saka at left back?
Nah, I would no. Why? I don't see why.
That's what
yeah, I don't think it makes much sense playing Saka at left back.
He's too good going forward. There's no point on him.
No, he's too good going forward. But who do we play on the right? 'Cause we can't play Pepe. He's too stupid to play on the right. He's too stupid to play. Pepe is horrible. He's one of our worst players. Did you see today? He got given a short corner and passed it back to Odegaard, who's offside.
Yeah,
so dumb. So
that's what like Everton were doing against Burnley. I'm pretty sure. No, sorry, against West Ham. They lost 2-1 to West Ham. They're doing shit like that.
So moronic.
It's mad that us and you were battling over Pepe to try and get him. It's just.
I remember when it was like announced we were signing him. I woke up and saw like a notification from One Football because that's where I got all my football stuff from. It was like, like Arsenal apparently a bid accepted for Pepe. I was like, yeah, no fucking way. It just didn't make sense. Like, how had we gotten him when like literally everyone in Europe wanted him?
Yeah. Mad. I still forget Sanchez played for us, you know.
Yeah, I remember when there was loads of talk of him going to City and us getting Sterling. I was like, can you imagine if that happened now instead of us giving him to you and us getting Mkhitaryan?
That was such a nothing deal. Like, it didn't work right. You just got the better end of the deal, but not by much.
Because we didn't have to pay Sanchez 500 grand a week.
Yeah, and Mkhitaryan, he wasn't awful
paying him.
Yeah,
your wage structure is just terrible.
Yeah, and I think Rashford's on like 250k a week or some shit like that.
How much is the header on?
400 or something.
Yeah,
it's something stupid like that. Yeah, and then I think we got Maguire on high wages.
Our highest ever is like Partey.
What's he on?
He gets like 200 grand a week, I think.
I saw Ronaldo's on 700 grand a week or something, but obviously it's Ronaldo, but still, like, that's mental for a 37-year-old.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's not like he's earning it either.
Remember when everyone was going China for the fat wages, and then
Yeah,
like Lavezzi
Fellaini,
and
Ramirez.
Hulk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Hulk. What a fucking.
They all dipped to China for the money. Now, obviously,
Hulk used to actually get baller, you know.
Yeah, he did.
Brazil in Brazil.
I think the most interesting one, or one of the most interesting leaving for money. Do you remember Mateus Pereira for West Brom last year?
Yeah, yeah. He was
Now he's in Saudi Arabia or something like that. Saudi Arabia or Qatar.
Oscar going to China was weird as well because he was still quite like he was okay.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, I remember in 13-14 he was like one of Chelsea's best players.
Yeah, and Jose loved him.
Yeah, he did.
China. Mental.
13-14. Because in that season they had Schürrle, Hazard, Eto'o.
Yeah, they even had
that was a good little season, the 13-14 season.
Yeah. Oh no, they didn't have Mata. They sold off Mata in January. Oscar's the one that took Mata out of the Chelsea team, though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the Mata in 2012-13 was so good.
Yeah. He had like 40 goal contributions, didn't he? Something like that in all competitions.
Yeah.
Mental.
I think one of the teams, like the big teams in the Premier League, that like had a bunch of players like that, just you wouldn't remember playing for them is City. Like they had Jesus Navas, they had Negredo, they had Lito.
Yeah.
They've had
They had Micah Richards when he burst onto the
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Mancini. I feel like when he was at City, I never rated Mancini, but now he's actually like a world class.
Yeah.
Well, not world class, but he's a very good manager.
Yeah, he's a good manager. I think he's leaving Italy though, since obviously they got knocked out of the World Cup, so there's no point in. What if I say FA Cup? There's no point in him staying on anymore. Got nothing really to do there.
Yeah,
he's not going to wait another 4 years for a World Cup, is he?
I surely being an international manager must be so boring.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to do that. Waiting for every international break and then playing nothing games until the actual tournament.
Well, I mean, Italy aren't. Yeah, I just remembered Italy aren't even going to the World Cup.
Yeah, they got knocked out by North Macedonia.
Like that was such a funny game.
Was it not like a 96-minute winner or some shit?
Yeah, North Macedonia had like 2 shots all game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but North Macedonia did that. North Macedonia won that game just to not even qualify.
Yeah. They robbed everyone of a Portugal versus Italy, like decider for that. That's stupid.
Italy probably would have won that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, North Macedonia had.
World Cup
Jesus Christ! North Macedonia had 4 shots, 2 on target. Italy had 32 shots. And somehow lost the game.
I think if you win the Euros, I think you should get like an automatic entry into the World Cup because
I love how you get automatic qualification if you're hosting the World Cup.
Yeah, if you win one of the competitions, I think you should get some sort of automatic thing because like it's stupid.
Yeah, realistically, if you win the Euros, then you become European champions. Why should you have to do the European qualifiers for the World Cup?
Exactly, because they're technically the best team in Europe.
Yeah, you've already conquered Europe.
Yeah, it's the fact they're not in the World Cup is mad.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and the fact Scotland still have a chance to go, and Italy are out is Scotland and Wales. Scotland or Wales are going to the World Cup.
Yeah, they're going to be in our group. They'll be in our group.
Yeah, and Italy aren't going, and Italy are the champions of Europe. Like what? Oh, it doesn't make sense, bro.
It's going to be a good World Cup. The only net downside is the fact that when it is and the timing of the games.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. But What time are the
The
games
good thing with
usually
England,
at?
I don't think England's games are like really early.
Yeah. What time are the games at? Is it like? I don't even look because we're not in it. So
Okay, wait, where's
is it like very early morning?
England Iran? So our first group game is on the 21st of November. That's at 1 o'clock.
In the afternoon, yeah.
Our second game is on the 25th. That's at 7 o'clock in the evening. So that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then where's our third one? Our third one's the 29th of November, and that's at 7 o'clock in the evening as well, to be fair.
Yeah, that's not too bad, but it's a 1 o'clock one in the afternoon, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not too. It's not horrible, but people will be working and shite. Oh wait, yeah.
Depends.
Weird
Wait.
one.
Wait. What? I can't even remember what day it was. Was it the 21st?
I think you said that, yeah.
Oh, that's a Monday.
Yeah, like that's mad.
I'm pretty sure all three of our group games are on weekdays. Where's our third one? 20. What's the 20? So yeah, the 20. To be fair, the 25th is a Friday, so and then the 29th is a Tuesday, and then 21st is a Monday. That is shit.
What's so good about World Cup though is fucking drinking in the summer, fucking in nice
Drinking,
weather.
yeah, that was what was so fun about the Euros was that because it was summer, so you could just drink.
Yeah, like now it's just gonna be freezing. Like you're not gonna be in the mood to go out or anything to watch in a pub. It'll be dark as well. Like who watches the World Cup in the dark? Just seems weird to me.
Yeah.
Not that we're going, so it doesn't affect me.
Yeah, that's true. So was there a round of 16 and was there a round of 16 in the 2014 World Cup?
Yeah. You yeah, you got knocked out in the group, didn't you?
We came bottom of our group.
Oh yeah, fuck. Yeah, there was
Some
around the 16. I just can't remember who the fuck were in it.
because I think is there not more teams going to the World Cup this year than there was to the last one?
Yeah, there's a fuck ton going this year, isn't it? It's like in the 40s.
We're Group B. So if we win our group, B1, where's B1? B1. If we win our group, our round of 16 game will be on the 4th, and that's at 7 p.m. The 4th is a Sunday, so
That's not...
if you're getting pissed, then gotta be careful about work. To be fair,
yeah,
depends on what like days I have for uni and shit like that. So I could be broken up by them.
yeah. No, usually are for uni. Get a month off for Christmas at uni. Just a weird time to have it there. Because it fucks up the season as well.
The quarterfinals are the 9th and the 10th, which are Friday and a Saturday, so that's fine. Then the semis are the 13th and the 14th.
Well.
Just Tuesday. Like what day is the final? The final is on the 18th. The 18th is normally the day when schools break up, so
yeah.
The 18th is Sunday.
There's going to be loads of injury problems after the World Cup, though, because
it's going to be loads of what? Oh yeah. No.
It's a very awkward time to have it.
There'll be injury problems 24 though, because you think of how many games people are going to have to cramp in with like Champions League and Europa League and stuff, and cup competitions.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they just spin off the Carabao Cup next season, just for that season.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
And then they're gonna have to cramp in loads of games before and then loads of games after.
Yeah.
I don't know. There will be teams that will struggle.
Yeah.
You're gonna
for the winter transfer window, people, the way there's always people who get overpriced because of their World Cup performances. That's gonna be mad in the winter transfer window.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I didn't think about that. The January window will be interesting.
Somebody goes to a purple patch in the World Cup will get fucking snapped up by Burnley or something.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Burnley did that with Connor Roberts from Wales. He had a decent Euros and they just signed him.
Yeah, and then same happened with Ashley Williams for Wales. He went to Everton, didn't he? Is it Ashley Williams?
Yeah, no, he did.
Yeah. Then Newcastle signed some, I can't remember his name. What was his name? I think it was a striker from the 2018 World Cup who was class. Can't remember what team he played for there now, but I think it was Japan. They paid over the odds for him, and then he was shite. Because that happens all the time. People have a good World Cup, and then they're just shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that happens way too much.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't get dragged into that fucking trap.
We definitely will. I got a feeling. The thing is, it happens with you. It will probably happen with young players more and more. Like there'll be a young player that will have like a decent tournament, and all the big teams will just fucking lose their composure and try and sign him.
Yeah, he'll go for like 90 million or some shit.
That's the inflation is just crazy.
Yeah, mental.
Like, I don't know, it's mental. As good as he's been for us, Ben White for 50 million is just ridiculous.
It's starting to make more sense now but still say
it makes sense now because if you look at it in relative terms, like when you look at how much you spent for Maguire, it looks like a fucking brilliant deal because he's a much better centre back.
Yeah, 100%.
But then
at
also
the time it didn't look, because he had a stinker in his debut against Brentford, didn't he?
Yeah, he wasn't.
So at the time it looked like it was awful, but he's grown into the squad too.
It also didn't help when you put into perspective how much you spent in terms of transfer fee for Varane.
Yeah, that's true actually, because he's been very injury prone since he got here.
Because you spent what 47 million on Varane, was it? I think it was something.
It was like 45.
Like
probably 40. Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Which it
looked like a brilliant deal at the time. Like 45 for Varane at the time, like fucking.
I still think it's a good deal because he's still a good centre back.
Yeah. It's just he's been injury prone this season. Hopefully next season he can get a run of games going. But
I just find it hilarious how you signed a centre back, a striker, and a right winger this summer, and now your fans are saying that you need a centre back, a striker, and a right winger this summer.
Yeah, that's mad. Actually,
it's ridiculous.
But the players we have signed, apart from Ronaldo, I'd say will be useful for the next 3 seasons.
Yeah, I don't think even if he gets you like as many, like even if he got you like, so he's got you a decent amount of goals, but like for what you're paying for the long, for like it's such a short term investment, it just doesn't seem worth it.
And the way it affects play as well, the whole team.
Yeah. Oh god, no! Watching him try and get involved with your players is hard to watch.
Yeah, the counter attacks aren't there anymore. Nothing's there. We used to be one of the best counter attacking teams in the league, and now.
Yeah, prime Rashford, Martial, prime NHS Martial is something else.
Yeah, and
the man who won't be named.
Yeah.
I find it hilarious how how he used to be Niles, like the poster boy for Niles.
Yeah.
For Niall, and now
he's the poster boy for this channel. Maybe that's why the channel hasn't uploaded from him.
Yeah, maybe. I can't believe people that want him back. Like that's fucking mental to me.
Yeah, I saw loads of TikToks then. Oh no, it's just
Oh yeah,
mad.
the people on
Mad.
TikTok are the worst.
Yeah, they're
Like,
actually done nothing wrong, and he's just out injured at the minute. Like, oh, he'll never play football again though.
he shouldn't.
Unless
He should be
something
allowed.
comes up. Yeah, unless he. It definitely be for United anyway.
Yeah, you'd have to be a really stupid club to take him on.
Yeah, very stupid or desperate. One of the two. We are desperate in a minute, so you never fucking know.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I don't even think would he even work for Ten Hag is the question.
Don't think we need to worry about that.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it when it was happening. Like I was obviously I was going to football when it happened, so I wasn't really like looking on my phone. And I got home from football, and I was like, I just opened Twitter, and I was like, what the fuck?
I thought it was a joke at the time. I was like, what's happening here? Because I saw his name was trending. I thought people were just saying he's injured or something. And then I saw the video.
I listened, that audio recording was just horrible.
Yeah, because I woke up to it. I think just mental.
Yeah.
Didn't expect it in the slightest. But
yeah, it was so unexpected. I think that's what made it so shocking for people.
Yeah.
It's because it just kind of came out of nowhere. All right, see you later, Velv.
How long have we been streaming for?
Hour and 20. Feels so weird for that night over here. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it actually does.
But
I think we've run out of stuff to talk about tonight, but I think we are doing a weekly review show on Monday.
Yeah, we're doing me and Matt are going to be back doing the weekly review on Monday as well.
Yeah.
So look out for that is all I can say.
We'll try to get guests on.
Yeah, we will, especially Liverpool fans, because that's gonna be a good show right the day after the Liverpool game.
Yeah, emotions will be fucking high. You get a City fan in there as well. Try and find one.
Charlie Hibbert.
Yeah, bring him back.
Oh, what a weird guy. But anyway, I'm pretty sure we've run out of stuff to talk about, so that's where we're gonna wrap it up. It's been a pretty decent return to the channel, I'll say.
Yeah, an hour and 20, that's decent for the first one.
Yeah. But that's been it. Matt, you got anything to say?
Absolutely nothing happening.
So that's been the return of Let's Talk Premier League after a month, and the return of me and Matt after about 4 or 5 months. But
I came from out of nowhere as well. Fucking an hour before it got told.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, late notice. Late notice. Not a good turnout. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on Monday. I don't think there'll be anything on the channel until Monday.
No, probably not.
So yeah, we'll see you on Monday. See ya.
Bye.